What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, seen in over 100 plus countries around the world. And you're tuned into the Detroit Raw Show, only on YouTube and now on Social Cam. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, seen in over 100 plus countries around the world. Hey, check it out. I told y'all earlier this morning, the debt ceiling got a few hours for American default. You know, America has spread her legs so much for the world. Got money from other countries, when really it was the heartbeat of America that really started all this money craze in the first place. Here's a question for you. What was the biggest resource in America that made America as strong as it thought it was for many, many years? What was the primary resource that made America the strength and superpower that it is? Y'all send me a comment if you know that answer. For those that you don't, shame on you, because then you'll really understand the ramifications of what's going on right now, and it's all bad. A lot of poor people are involved in this, and a lot of poor people are going to be hurt by this. And I just gave you a clue, so now you should really know. But with that said, I want to show you on the news from a news scene that shows what's going on within my city. How people going crazy for money. And then I'm gonna get back to you with another story that I know this is gonna trip you out, and you ain't gonna believe this one. But check this story out. Somebody broke into our opera house. When you break into somewhere, people, take it from your man. This is something that you don't do. Check this food out.
The man who broke into the Detroit Opera House early today ended up helping put himself in handcuffs. Police said the man smashed his way in with a cinder block, tried to rob the cash register in the restaurant, but there was no money inside. When police arrived, they got stuck behind a locked door in the stairwell, but they were let out by the man who allegedly broke in. He didn't know he came to the assistance of police, but he knew right away when they took him into custody.
What's he thinking? I don't know. But hey, I know one thing. I bet you wish he never opened them damn doors. Oh, wow. The Tigers, they're in town. They lost game 3 last night, so game 4 is today. Hopefully, they win it to make it tied 2-2. If not, we have one more try on Thursday. And if that's not the case, then Boston will walk away out of here with a winner on their way to the World Series. So we got to get it together. We still got time now. Shouts out to the Tigers. Let's make it happen. But right now, the series is at 2-1. Boston. So we'll get that together. And also, like I say again, you know the government shutdown goes down tonight at 12 a.m. If the government doesn't come up with a solution at 12 a.m., chaos will prevail around here. But this is what I wanted to tell y'all. You remember when the government had the glitch with the food stamps? This came Saturday that just happened. Well, just so happened down in Louisiana at a Walmart, An individual came in and wanted to use a bridge card. They couldn't use the bridge card because of the glitch. So the manager of the Walmart said, well, go ahead, because we don't want you to be without your food and shit. Go ahead and get whatever you want. There's no limit. Now, in this social media time, why would you tell an individual that got on the phone or either text, and next thing you know, they had 300 and some people out there they had at Walmart trying to get free food. Now, it's funny in the way that it came out to be all these people massing a grocery store, but it's sad to say, if we have this government shut down fully with the government in default, you're gonna see more grocery stores bombarded with massive amount of people putting this information out, putting the mass grab and snatch parties together, and these grocery stores are gonna be on high alert. I'm telling you, if the people do not receive their food stamps, they don't receive their disability, if the soldiers don't receive their fees, hey, people are not gonna continue to work for free. So I hope that this blows over and it doesn't happen. But right now, let's check the time. We'll check the time right now. I know it's about almost 6 here. But right now, I'm gonna give you some actual times, because I know everybody is not up. And I give you the world clock time. Here we go. Let's get some shots out to some time zones out there. In our world clock, right now, in Paris, France, it's 11:30 p.m. out there in France. In Beijing, it's already Thursday morning. And hey, it's already 6:30 in the a.m. So you know, it is what it is. Right now, in Baghdad, we're looking at 1 or 12:30, I should say, in the a.m. And in America, right now, we looking at 5:30. So those y'all different little time zones, shout out. And tomorrow, we gonna have a different little outlook on what's gonna happen in this country. We'll see. America done showed her skirt too much now. All that money she been asking for, she gotta pay it back. Is the world gonna have to fuck around and smack America's bitch ass tomorrow? We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm gonna tell you, the world gonna want their money tomorrow. And America crying, I ain't got your money. The world gonna be like, is the world gonna come and have to smack a bitch up in America? I hope not. But we'll see. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Oh, one more thing before I go. You all know this whole governmental shit is all about Obama, and nobody wants the poor people to have health care. Obama trying to make sure everybody have health care, and that's what's good for the people. And we gotta give that man his props, because he wants everybody to have health care. Because I'm gonna tell you, in the city of Detroit, you might as well say the whole city don't have health care. And that's sad, a whole metropolitan city don't have health care. Now, it's been told that you gotta be on the computer in order to get this health care, but that is not the case. There is some information out there that can help you if you don't have a computer, and you can check out this scene right here on Local 4, and they're going to give you some information. And if you're watching my show right now and you keep in tune, you'll have time to get down there Thursday and Friday. If you don't have one of these, or if you don't have a computer at home, you can still get you some health care with Blue Cross and Blue Shield on the Obamacare system. If you go down to the they have a location for you to go. I believe it's the Northwest Activity Center, but here's the story, and you can take a look at it. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell anybody that needs health care to go here and check it out. And your man, MrSan44Man, y'all tune him in to me, and I'm going to give y'all this information. You're tuned in to the Detroit Raw Show, only on YouTube and now on social.
Into the implementation, rather, the Affordable Care Act, and people are still trying to sort out the health insurance exchanges. Today in Detroit, some people got some guidance that they needed. Lauren Podell has the story.
If you're one of the thousands across Metro Detroit who are trying to sign up for Obamacare, you might think you can only do it on your computer. But here at this healthcare fair, all you'll find are paper and pencils and people who can actually answer your questions. The numbers are staggering. Roughly 790,000 people in Michigan don't have health coverage. 200,000 of them are from Detroit.
That's almost the population of the city of Detroit. So just imagine a whole city not being insured.
It doesn't matter if you call it healthcare reform or Obamacare. People have questions. People like Reggie Allen from Detroit, and getting answers from a website is not an option.
I personally don't own a computer at home, and I would like to get some kind of health care and see what's going on with it.
At the Northwest Activity Center, Detroiters got the help they needed face to face.
It's personal, and it's easier when it's personal, because if you go on the website and do it, if you make a mistake, it's made.
We know that when fear and confusion sets in, people sit on their hands. So it's like, I'll just deal with it later.
But you have the option to deal with it today at the event. You fill out the healthcare reform application the same one you would online. Once you qualify, you sit down with an insurance agent from Blue Cross Blue Shield and pick which plans works best for you.
At this point, you're approved. And so when you walk out of here today, you're going to walk out of here with a group number, and then you're going to walk out also knowing that in December you're going to get your official insurance card in the mail.
Now, this Obamacare enrollment fair will actually be going on until 7 o'clock tonight, but in case you can't make it, all of this will be set up again Thursday and Friday. Reporting from Detroit, Lauren Podell, Local 4. Look at Comerica Park this morning. You can see the lights. They are back up and running, shining brightly over Comerica Park, where Game 4 will be played later this evening. But before we can move ahead, Tigers fans this morning, they're still singing the blues.
We're bummed. Where's the bats? Tigers suck.
We weren't swinging the bats. We weren't getting on base, we weren't producing, so, I mean, that's what happens. You lose.
We're a little depressed, but we're still in it. Tigers are going to go all the way.
They have to clinch it in Boston now.
Right?
That's all right. That's all right. Give them something to root for. Woo! Go Tigers!
Probably sounded like a good idea at the time. A Walmart in Louisiana responded to an EBT glitch in their system by allowing customers to get free food, no limit on it.
With the way that things are shared now, you can imagine how this spread like wildfire. Customers were allowed to use their bridge cards without limit during the glitch on Saturday. Store officials say that they didn't want people to go without the food that they needed, but more than 300 shoppers showed up and police were called in for crowd control. Once the problem was cleared up, shoppers abandoned loaded carts in the aisles. Once they figured out that now there is a limit, you're not going to be able to buy all that stuff today.
Can you imagine hundreds of full shopping carts and the poor employees that had to put all that stuff back?